Hey, what's up, guys? I recently returned back from a 3-night stay in Reno. In today's video, I will give a recap of my visit, share which games I played across all 3 casinos of the row, and let you know how I did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. Alright, so a little bit of a background here for the trip. So we went to Reno between October 6th through the 9th. We stayed at the Silver Legacy, and we played at all 3 casinos of the row while we were there. So the topics that we're going to discuss for this video is where to find the low-volatile slot machines, for those of you who play the slots, who maybe come from the Cowboy Slots YouTube channel. So I did some scouting as well as playing, of course. Where to find full-pay video poker. Those of you looking to play some video poker, I have an update for you guys. Last year I released a video about video poker in Reno, but here at the row it's starting to get worse. So I'll stay tuned for that. But also I will show you guys which games my family and I played and how we did, or more in this case how I did. But there are a couple of highlights from the rest of the crew that I'll share with you near the end of the video as well. So let's continue. Alright, so let's start with what slot machines are available. So we're going to start here with Circus Circus. Out of the low volatile games, there are actually quite a few, and one of the themes you'll see here is that it's easy to find some traditional three-reelers at a $1 denomination, but it's very difficult to find any below that. So at Circus Circus you will find Triple Diamond, Triple Butterfly 7s, and a few extras. Some low, some high volatile, but those are two that I can remember off the top of my head. And you'll find them at the $1 denomination. You can also find a small section of nickel games, some old 5-cent denomination games, Triple Double Lucky 7s, Triple Double Red Hot 7s, and others that are similar to that, with 9 pay lines at 5-cent denomination with a progressive jackpot. Just look for a big neon sign that says Nickelodeon on it, which is the nickel section. And then at Silver Legacy, we have Double Diamond, $1 denomination on the main casino floor. One thing you'll notice about Silver Legacy and El Dorado is that they have 2 floors of gaming. You have the main casino floor downstairs and the mezzanine level upstairs. So you can find slots on both the upstairs and downstairs section. So I'll be sure to specify which area of the casino each of these games are. So Double Diamond, there is one of them I was able to spot. It was moved compared to last year. Last year it was like sitting all alone in one random corner, but it is now next to a few other dollar machines. There are also 3 $1 Double Diamond Deluxe games upstairs in the mezzanine level next to the live Keno Lounge. You can also find one 25-cent 5-line Triple Double Stars on the corner of the main floor next to the men's restroom. There's actually quite a few machines in that corner. You have to look carefully for it, but if you know where the restrooms are in the main floor of Silver Legacy, you'll be able to find them. There are a few quarter games, the only quarter games that I was able to find in all 3 establishments. And there's also a couple dollar ones as well, including this $1 single line Triple Double Stars. I believe it's Triple Double Stars as well, yeah, also near the men's restroom. They do have, the other ones that they have include double 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, but that I consider to be higher in volatility, so I didn't list it here. But yeah, the 5-line Triple Double Stars is a favorite of Cowboy Slots, so you can go ahead and try that one out as well. And they are multi-denomination, so if you want to play for higher stakes, you can go ahead and change the denomination. It starts at a quarter for the Triple Double Stars. And next, El Dorado. All of the games that I'm listing here are upstairs at the mezzanine level. So we have one $1 Double Diamond single line. It's an S3000 cabinet. The other ones I listed at Silver Legacy were S2000. And you can wager up to 5 credits on this one. strangely enough. And there's no incentive or bonus to playing more than to playing max bet. 5 credit win for 3 double diamonds is 4,000. 1 credit, of course, is 800. So it's your choice here. What you can bet as little as just 1 credit or $1. $1 triple star single line is available there. I think there might be 2 of them, or one of them is triple double stars and the other one is triple stars. I don't remember exactly, but they have that as well. They also have 2 $1 triple diamond 9-line ones, which I don't really see that often, the 9-line version of triple diamond. 2 of them at the $1 denomination. There's actually quite a circle of $1 9 lines that are there. And then they got two pinball slots starting at a $1 denomination. The S3000 version, single line 3 credit. They got a couple of those. And I'll also add here as well, if you guys looking for some more old school action, they have 2 Bally Monte Carlo spin and win slots, 3 credit max bet. One of them is a $1 denomination, the other one's a $5 denomination. Progressive jackpot for both of those. All right, let's switch over to video poker and give you guys my take here. So Circus, don't even bother, nothing good. I think they do have a few Game Kings scattered around, but the pay tables are not that great, and they never have been, so I wouldn't play there. Silver Legacy has been deteriorating on the other hand. It seems like with every year there are fewer choices for good machines. Last year, the best games you could find were the 4 older Game Kings right next to the Keno Lounge, right behind the seats where people sit as they watch the live Keno game take place. But I can confirm at least one of the 4 Game Kings had their pay tables reduced, and probably all 4 of them, to be honest, but I couldn't check because those machines were occupied. VP Free 2, when I last checked a few weeks back, listed a reduction of the pay table for Triple Bonus Plus, but they never said that the other pay tables were reduced. But I was able to see that the pay tables were reduced for all of them, at least on one of those Game Kings. So unfortunately, that means that there's only one machine, one older Game King left downstairs. You can't miss it. It's all alone. It has a progressive jackpot for double bonus advertised on it. And VP Free 2 previously listed it as missing in action, but it looks like the casino brought it back. And they still have all the good pay tables. 9-6 jacks or better, 8-5 bonus, not so ugly deuces, etc. So there's just one machine now left, at least that I was able to spot, that has good pay tables. So pretty soon, it's pretty much, I would say, go elsewhere. And good news, though, is, if we can switch over to the next slide, El Dorado still has great video poker, and I would consider that to be the best casino of the 3 to play it at. You can still find those 3 rows of Game Kings right next to the Starbucks, and the middle row is the one that you want to play, especially if you want to play jacks or better, because they got the 25-cent denomination, 9-6 jacks or better with the Royal Flush progressive jackpot. And on those machines, if you don't like jacks or better, you can still play 8-5 bonus poker. They have not so ugly deuces, the best version of deuces wild that you could find in Reno. And they also have 9-6 double bonus with a bonus payoff for a sequential Royal Flush. So that brings the payback percentage up a little bit for that game as well. Keep in mind, if you do play, say, deuces wild on those machines, you got to be careful with how much you're going to bet, because those machines will have a 25 credit max bet instead of a 5 credit max bet. Because of that, make sure you set your bet correctly. You don't need to bet 25 credits on those. You just need to bet 5 to get the boost and payoff for the Royal Flush. So yeah, just you only need to bet 5, and if you have the budget, you can bet more. You can go ahead and bet 10 or up to 25, or increase the denomination. Denomination starts at a quarter for all these machines, and go up there from there. All right, next slide, we're going to discuss the results of my trip. We're going to start with the wins and losses for all machine play, so slots and video poker combined. So the games that I lost in, unfortunately, Double Diamond does not like me. I played the $1 Double Diamond, the $1 Double Diamond Deluxe, even at minimum bet, even at just $1 a pop, in order to keep myself within the budget. I still did not do so well. I tried the $1 Triple Diamond at Circus Circus, and I even tried the $1 Triple Stars in the upstairs at El Dorado. None of these games were able to work for me, and I ended up down $80 roughly overall on those games. The ones that I did win on, $1 pinball, I got really lucky. I put in just a $16 voucher, and right on the very last spin, the last few bucks, I hit the pinball bonus. You can see on screen, or I may put a link at the top of your screen here to the YouTube short that I released showing the bonus. But I did win on that and cashed it out, of course. Triple Double Stars 5 line near the men's restroom, as I mentioned earlier. I won on that, and you can see on your screen right now the winning combination that I hit: 2 doubles and a American flag 7. And finally, I did overall win on 25-cent Jacks or Better video poker. I pretty much stuck with Jacks or Better the entire trip. And I played a long time with the same amount of money in most of my sessions, going up and down, up and down, up and down. I was even on Friday. I played every day, by the way. Even on Friday, lost on the game on Saturday, won on Sunday, and had another little win on Monday on the drive back. We stopped at Boomtown for lunch, and I played a quick $20 on a Jacks or Better machine over there, and I doubled that as well. So the net result was about $200, I would say. But finally, we have to get to the poker room. This is basically the meat of my session, of my trip. So the purpose of my visit to Reno, besides the Italian festival, of course, which we'll get to, is that I wanted to play some cash game, some no limit hold'em cash game. So this was the summary of my session. So the game played was $1, $3 blind, no limit hold'em. I played for about 3.5 hours, which is in the low end. I typically try to go for 4 hours, but in this case I stopped after 3.5 roughly. Bought in for $300, which is 100 big blinds, typical for me. And I cashed out with 505, and you can see the photo of the chips right there on the right side of your screen. Net gain of $205. It was a fun session, I will say. A lot of action, and it didn't take much effort to win, to get out there and spot the opportunities and take down some big pots. And right at the bottom of your screen here, you can see the entire start and ending bankrolls for the entire trip, for the entire Reno trip. So I pretty much came in with 375, give or take $5, with the bulk of it 300 going into poker. And I ended up with around $700 at the end of it all. So it was a successful trip. And now we're going to look at some other highlights. So these are a couple of major wins from the other folks in the family that were a part of the trip. So the first one I will show you guys, and you'll see it on screen here, is a 1 cent Buffalo Instant Hit Major Jackpot Award, which was over $900. And then second one I'll show you guys here is the Monte Carlo Spin and Win that I mentioned earlier at the upstairs of El Dorado. $1 denomination, a $1,000 line hit.
Bonus, bonus, bonus. I think it's $1,000. Right? Can you believe it? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, $1,000.
Wow.
the second best line hit you can get below the progressive jackpot. It was the bonus bar symbol, three in a row for $1,000. That was a massive hit there. And finally, we'll discuss the other events taking place in Reno during my stay. So this was the first full weekend of October, right before Columbus Day. That is the Great Italian Festival. So it's on 2 days, Saturday and Sunday during that weekend. Food and music, also souvenirs and clothes that you can purchase. It's basically like set up like a flea market, outdoor flea market. It is all on Virginia Street in downtown Reno. So the road is close to cars. Every year they have this. So we pretty much attend almost every year, and so we did this time around. We walked around for both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday was just before my poker session. And then Sunday as well, we stayed there a little bit longer and actually sat down and listened to the music performances that were taking place as well. And also, I made sure after that win at the poker room, I was like, you know what? Sunday I don't want to play too much. I just want to go and relax. So that Sunday was the day that I went to the pool. So there's a photo right there for you guys. According to the website, it claims to be a heated, but it was not, or rather, it was very weak, the heating portion. The pool was cold, probably because the morning was cold. Daytime, late morning and throughout the afternoon, temperatures are pretty comfortable, 70 to up to 80 late in the afternoon. We went late morning when it was about 70, and the sun was pretty hot. It was out there, despite the temperatures being low. 70 is usually not a temperature I'd like to go into the pool in, but it worked out. Probably due to the high elevation that Reno is located in, 4,000 or so feet above sea level, so the sun's rays are stronger. Definitely have some sunscreen if you're going to go to the pool here. But other than that, I think that is it. Yeah. That was the last slide, so we're going to go ahead and end off this video here. If you got any questions, further questions, in case I might have missed something that you'd like to ask me about the Reno trip, go ahead and put it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate it if you can also share it. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified once I release my next video. And I'll see you for the next one. Have a great day, and go make it happen.